Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. This is Ma'am SYBEL Explains. This video is all about multiplying decimals. We have the first example here. Miss Kim saved 345 pesos and 75 centavos. Miss Lynn saved 2 times as much as Miss Kim. Miss Evelyn saved 3 times as much as Miss Lynn. How much money did Miss Evelyn save? In my experience, this problem can easily be solved by our students if they see a model. So let's draw a model for this. Let's have Miss Kim will have one box with 345 pesos and 75 centavos. As for Ma'am Lynn, we will be drawing 2 boxes of this because it says there in our given, she has saved 2 times as much as Miss Kim. Of course, we'll be having 345 pesos and 75 centavos in each box. For Miss Evelyn, we have to draw 6 boxes with 345 pesos and 75 centavos in each box. Why is that so? Because based on our given, she saved 3 times as much as Miss Lynn. So we really need to make sure that we interpret the problem properly. And we're looking for the total money Miss Evelyn saved. So all we need to do is to multiply 345 pesos and 75 centavos and 6. Why 6? Because we have 6 boxes. Our factors are 345 pesos and 75 centavos and 6. And whatever is the answer, we call it as a product. Now we're ready to multiply. How do we multiply decimals? It's just easy. We just multiply as if there were whole numbers, and then all we need to do is to count the number of decimal places in our factors, then that will be the same decimal places in our answer. 6 times 5 is equal to 30, carry 3 at the top of 7. 6 times 7 is equal to 42, plus 3 is 45, carry 4 at the top of 5. 6 times 5 is equal to 30, plus 4 is 34, carry 3 at the top of 4. 6 times 4 is equal to 24, plus 3 is 27, carry 2 at the top of 3. 6 times 3 is equal to 18, plus 2 is equal to 20. Since we have 2 decimal places in our given, that's 1 and 2, it should be reflected also in our answer, that's 1 and 2. Our final answer is 2,074 pesos and 50 centavos. This is the amount Miss Evelyn saved. We'll now have exercises. Find the product of the following decimals. That's 23 and 5/10 times 5. Let's multiply. Let's rewrite them first in vertical position. Okay. 5 times 5 is equal to 25. Write 5 here, carry 2 at the top of 3. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17, carry 1 at the top of 2. 5 times 2 is equal to 10, plus 1, it's 11. Since we have 1 decimal place in our given, that will also be reflected in our product, and that's 1. Our final answer for this is 117 and 5/10. And that's it. Now we're ready for the next one. This is 19 and 73 hundredths times 12. Let's rewrite this into vertical position so it's easier for us to solve. Okay, that's 3 times 2 is equal to 6. 7 times 2 is equal to 14. Write for here, carry 1 at the top of 9. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 1, that's 19. Carry 1 at the top of 1. 2 times 1 is equal to 2, plus 1 is equal to 3. Now we're ready for the next one. That's 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 7 is 7, 9 times 1 is 9, and 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Then we add these partial products. That's 6. That's 4 plus 3 is 7, 9 plus 7 is equal to 16. Carry 1 at the top of 3. 9 plus 1 is equal to 10, plus 3 is 13. Carry 1 at the top of 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Since we have 2 decimal places in our given, that's 1 and 2, it has to be reflected also in our answer, that's 1 and 2. Our final answer is 236 and 76 hundredths. And that's it. Next question, we have here 34 times 5 hundredths. It is better if you will write this one in the vertical position with 5 hundredths at the top. We're ready? 5 times 4 is equal to 20. Write 0 here, carry 2 at the top of 0. 4 times 0 is 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. 4 times 0, it's 0. And next, 3 times 5 is equal to 15. Carry 1 at the top of 0. 3 times 0 is 0 plus 1, it's 1. 3 times 0 is 0. We'll add these partial products. That's 0, 7, 1, and then 0. We have 2 decimal places in our given. That's 1 and 2. This will also be reflected in our answer. That's 1 and 2. And then we can cancel this 0. Okay, our answer will be 1 and 70 hundredths, or we can also write 1 and 7 tenths, because 1 and 7 tenths is the lowest form of 1 and 70 hundredths. And that's our final answer. If I will be the teacher, I can accept any of these 2 answers. We have another one. This is 100 times 12 hundredths. I think this is one of the easiest questions that we have here, but let me show you the long cut. Okay, let's write them vertically. That's 12 hundredths times 100. 0 times 2 is 0, 0 times 1 is 0, 0 times 0 is 0, and all of these are zeros. Then we'll have 1 times 2 is equal to 2, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 0 is 0. Then we add this, that's 0, 0, 2, 1, and then 0. How many decimal places are given? That's 1 and 2. That will also be reflected in our answer. That's 1 and then 2. We can cancel that 0 before 1 because it's insignificant. Then we can have our answer as 12. And for the shortcut, we'll just follow this. We'll just move decimal point to the right depending on the number of zeros that we have in our powers of 10. That can be found in our factors. Just like for example, in our given, that's 100 times 12 hundredths. We have 2 zeros there. That's 1 and 2. That will be the number of decimal places we'll move. That makes our answer as 12. And for the last one, we have here 1/10 times 2/10 times 10. We'll multiply first the 1/10 and the 2/10. Let's do them vertically. That's 2 times 1 is equal to 2. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. And let's add. That's 2, 0, and then 0. The decimal places are 2. That will also be reflected in our answer. Now we will multiply this to the remaining factor, that is 10. We will use the long cut in multiplying this number. It's quite long, but I'll show you the shortcut again. For this one, our answer for this is 20 hundredths or 2/10. That's the lowest form of 20 hundredths. We can also use this way of solving. That's 1/10 times 2/10 times 10. So we can do first 2/10 times 10. Yes, because we have 1 0 here in the 10. That's a power of 10 that we can only move 1 decimal place to the right. That makes 2/10 as 2. Then we can multiply it to 1/10. Okay, let's multiply that and we get 2/10. That is the same answer that we have in the first solution. And that's it. And we're done. Now it is your turn to solve. Please write your answer in the comment section. The question is 6 3/10 times 10 times 28 hundredths is equal to blank. I'll be waiting for your answer. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button if you think this is helpful. Till next time!